For Project 3, our group was motivated to solve a prominent problem here at the University of Michigan. As the winter season comes into full effect, we were particularly interested in helping students remain warm and comfortable throughout the next couple months. After spending time observing students walk through the Diag and other popular spots around campus, we found that few people wore gloves because they were always using their smartphones. However, their hands were clearly freezing. We knew that finding a solution for frostbitten hands was not going to come from preventing students from using their phones outside. We brainstormed and found a solution that kept students' hands warm while using their devices. That is why we have created GoGloves, a comfortable insulating hand glove that allows for accessible smartphone use. From both our personal experience and observations we made on campus, it was clear that we would have a customer segment. On a cold day, we stood in the Diag and by the exits of the Diag on State Street and Southview. We approached people on their phones asking them if their hands were cold and if they would like to use gloves that allowed them to use their phones while staying warm. Obviously, they said yes.
Do you find that it is annoying to wear gloves when you also want to use your phone outside?
Yes.
Have you tried the Polar Tech gloves?
Yeah.
Do you think that they work? Do you like them?
No, they're pretty annoying actually.
Well then, would you be interested in a pair of gloves that exposes your fingerprint for touchscreen use but stays on your hands to keep them warm?
Definitely.
In bringing GoGloves to life, the first problem we encountered was the large competition we would be facing, as major winter clothing brands manufacture some of the best quality hand gloves. These companies have even adapted to the tech boom by creating touchscreen gloves, which allows for smartphone usage through unique heat-producing material. Though our group doesn't have the same resources and capabilities of major companies, we felt confident in our ability to create functional smartphone gloves.
We felt our product would have a competitive advantage because of the envisioned design of our gloves, as well as the failure of our competitors' gloves to meet their functional expectations. While hundreds of smartphone-friendly gloves have been developed and sold, users have felt a marginal improvement in their ability to effectively maneuver through their phone with gloves on. People shouldn't be encouraged to not wear winter gloves to use their phone, as it has an immense effect on one's health. Therefore, we intended to design our gloves in a way that allowed people's actual fingers to come in contact with their smartphone screen, while also protecting them and providing warmth.
Our initial design consisted of a simple pair of fiber gloves. In adjusting our product to be smartphone compatible, we cut about a ½ inch off of each glove's thumb socket. Our logic to only cut this part of the glove was a result of surveying students which fingers they predominantly use when on their phone. We hypothesized that students predominantly use only their thumbs when using their smartphones, which we confirmed after consulting our friends and family and observing people in their natural environment. Since an overwhelming majority of respondents said they would only use their thumbs when using their smartphone, we agreed that there were no further adjustments needed and we could proceed with our hypothesis. To optimize our profit margins, we ordered our products through Amazon and purchased wholesale, one-size-fits-all winter gloves. By purchasing our inventory in bulk, we were able to minimize our expenses as each unit ended up costing around $1.75. This allowed us to have leverage in pricing our product and capitalizing on our profit margins.
After constructing our BMC, we felt confident in our business model. We wanted to keep our manufacturing process as simple as possible because our desire to focus on sales and producing the most desirable product. We use our well-established relationships to easily penetrate our customer segment and receive accurate feedback.
We initially priced our product at $5 a pair, which appeared to be fair based on feedback.
Okay, so if you were to buy these gloves, how much would you be willing to pay for them?
I'd say probably around $6, maybe $7. $5, $6, $7.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd give it like $6.50 maybe. Be specific.
Although business was booming, we did get feedback from our customers. Most of them complained that even though their thumbs are most necessary when using their phone, they become easily cold because of the lack of concealment from the glove. As a result, we got back to the drawing board and considered how we could change our product to somehow cover the thumb, but still enable the same accessibility to one smartphone. We put our heads together and decided to stop cutting the half of the thumb off and instead simply make a small incision in the thumb compartment. That way, people could expose their thumb to the incision when wanting to use their phone, but still keep it warm by protecting the majority of the thumb socket.
Would you prefer to have them without a thumb at all, or with the pop-off?
Oh, well, I think I'd want the pop-off thumb.
The pop-off thumb, okay. Thank you for your time.
Awesome.
The word of our gloves spread through campus and demand increased. Once we sold our final unit, our numbers came out to 71 gloves sold with $355 in revenue. We purchased 85 gloves in total because we bought in bulk, so we lost a possible $75 on the 15 units we did not sell. This brought us to $195 in profit, which undoubtedly exceeded our expectations and was split between the 4 of us.
This project was an incredible learning experience for us, as we really enjoyed solving a prominent problem for Michigan students and finding a way to keep people happy and healthy. With the multitude of gloves worn by Michigan students throughout the cold winter season, we are thrilled to create a glove that offers the greatest functional use while also keeping our customers happy with design and price. GoGloves will continue to be sold and hopefully remain the most sought after gloves at the University of Michigan.